Hello and welcome. I have Shruti Garg with me. You have qualified your UGC NET exam in June 2018 in the subject of management. So, first of all, I would like to know more about you. Where are you from, Shruti, and what is your educational background?
Thank you, Garima, for the lovely introduction. I'm Shruti this side, and I am from Delhi. And talking about my educational background, I have done engineering from Indira Gandhi Delhi Technical University for Women, and in computer science. And post that, I did my MBA from TFI Management Institute, Manipal. So majoring in marketing and HR. That is my educational qualification.
So, I know that you completed your master's in 2013. So, for 5 years,
Yes.
what was your experience of being employed? Like, where all have you worked, and how did you decide to give UGC NET exam?
Yeah, so post my MBA, I was working with ICICI Bank in the corporate banking group. I was handling some key accounts as an account manager. And post that, I was heading a recruitment firm as a marketing head. And eventually, I made up my mind to have this apply for this UGC NET exam, because I wanted another feather in my hat. So I started preparing for UGC NET. But when I went through the course structure, I thought that it is very difficult for me to grab the entire course into this one go. And then thereafter I started looking out for options, because certain challenges which I faced was that I made up my mind for applying UGC just 6 months before UGC June 2018. And in 6 months time, I wanted to plan in such a way that I was able to handle my profession as well as prepare for the exam. So I wanted to look forward to an option which can help me, do a structured way of study. So I came across Human Peritus, and what the most important thing I liked about Human Peritus was the structure of the course. The course material has been highly dedicated and structurized with the aim of clearing UGC exam, because as you know that MBA syllabus is an ocean in itself. So going through all those books again, specifically like books like Kotler and all, which can demand a lot of time for the preparation, I wanted something which can give me the concise way of study, and I can along with that the questions I can attempt, so that I can reach my goal. So that's how I started my journey with Human Peritus. What I liked about the course structure was that the structure was completely divided into paper 1 and paper 2. So they have highlighted main points of each and every subject. So I did not require to go back to the main books to refer anything, because they highly focused on conceptual understanding of each and every topic which was supposed to be covered in the exam. And along with that, talking about paper 1, which has multiple fields to go for. So the questions which were covered in the paper 1 and paper 2 question papers, they had it was a dense collection of questions on the basis of the previous year's question papers. So that was also very helpful for me.
Okay, those were some very kind words from you. To know more about what were the challenges that you faced while preparing for the exam. Some people have time crunch, some have family commitments. What was your biggest challenge at that time?
I think I was having both the things with me. Like I had time crunch, and I had family commitment, because I have a 3-year-old daughter with me, and along with that I was running my own business. So time was very less for me, and I wanted that time to be utilized in the most efficient way, so that my preparation is not going wasted. And I really wanted to clear it in my first attempt itself, so I wanted to give my best shot. So I wanted something which in which I can give my best effort with limited time I had. Along with that, as I mentioned that the syllabus was dense, so I wanted something that I wanted to prefer quality time dedication to my preparation. So I wanted to plan it like that, and Human Peritus material helped me to plan my preparation accordingly, because I had made small goals which I used to achieve every week, like covering topics from paper 1 and paper 2 every week. So that's how I proceeded with my journey.
Sounds really good. Sounds like an effective strategy to go about. And if you had to give some advice to the students who are going to face this exam for the first time, what will be your top 2 suggestions or piece of advice for them?
My top 2 suggestions would be definitely number 1, plan ahead. Even if you are looking forward to at least you need 4 to 5 months of dedicated preparation for the exam, and prefer quality over quantity. Give quality time to your preparation, and to fulfill both these requirements, Human Peritus definitely pitches into the your preparation mode with 3 more most important points. Number 1, they have a wonderful course structure. Number 2, they cover the previous year papers in the fantastic way. You don't need to go back and check them out yourself. Number 3, the support you will get from the faculty. They are very much there for you whenever you have doubts to be clarified. So all these 3 things would help you in clearing your NET exam in the first attempt itself.
Thank you so much for taking out time and giving those valuable pieces of advice for all the students who are looking forward to appear for NET exam. And it was a pleasure talking to you, Shruti. Thank you for doing this with us. And I would like to conclude the interview here.
Thank you so much, Garima. It's my pleasure to be here and talking to you about my experience with Human Peritus. Thank you so much.
Thank you.